Hey guys, welcome back. It is TechLock here, part 2 of our 100 sub special. Now time for the summoning. I was going to do this last week, pretty close to the first video put up of Young Annis builds, but stuff got in the way and pushed it back, and now we get to include all these CYL events as well as the Legendary Hero Sigurd summoning in this video as well. So there'll be a lot of summoning. I don't really know how I'm going to go about this. Obviously, the major targets here are Erica, Duo Erica, and Young Lion. If I get a Tana along the way, I won't be super upset, and I'll pull on the colorless orbs if it makes sense. So we shall certainly see what happens. I was originally going to talk about, because I don't want to just comment on every single unit that's pulled, like talking about the Slayer right there would be really annoying, weird, basically pointless. So I was originally going to talk about Young Annis and my builds and theories and special spiral builds for him while I did summoning, and then I realized this is way too complex and way too in-depth for me to even begin to try to do it without some sort of visual or really dedicated video on the topic. So that's why I broke out into 2 separate videos. So yeah, we'll continue summoning on this banner. Hopefully Duo Erica does show up along with maybe a couple of copies of Young Lion, and then we can go over into the CYL banners. And then I've never had tremendous luck on the Legendary banners. Like I tried really hard for Legendary Claude, really hard for Legendary Dimitri. Oh, I'm gonna get a Tana. That's an awesome start right there. Not too many orbs in. Let's see what her IVs are. Completely neutral. All right, I'll take it. That's awesome. I'm pretty happy. But going back to what I was saying about the Legendary Banner, yeah, I have awful luck with Legendary Banners. Like I tried for Legendary Claude, Legendary Dimitri, and I guess I can't remember the other one, but what? This luck is unreal today. That's insane, guys. I'm gonna keep talking about how much bad my luck is in the Legendary Banners. Hopefully keep getting good luck here. Plus speed, it's a super boon. Oh my lord. Dude, this is straight pog right now. Very, very happy. Let's back out. Let's stop. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I still haven't gotten Young Lion because baby boy. Let's see how that goes. Only 1 blue orb. And no real point to summoning on the colorless stones here. So, gonna skip those. There's a Seth. But, yeah, I'm gonna go back to talking, eventually trying to finish my thought about the Legendary Banners, just not having great luck, so I wouldn't really expect to even get the main hero, especially sniping on Legendary Banners is not advisable. It's very hard to get what you want. I think if you saw Phoenix Master 1's video, he got so many Mirabelluses and absolutely no Sigurds, and I've had that experience before when I was trying to go for Legendary Celica, I believe, and I just kept getting Brassers. So yeah, I can certainly relate to that experience. But something else I want to talk about is very happy about a lot of the conveniences that are coming up. Nice, some blue orbs. That barracks, the reserve barracks, that's amazing. Like I'm so happy because I struggle with barracks. I'm not super upset. I have probably spent about 40 to 45 orbs upgrading my barracks to have about 550 spaces, and I'm not really upset about it. I like having a big normal barracks, being able to throw some of those GHB units and 5-stars that I don't really use anymore back into reserves is going to be super, super helpful for me and not have to worry about barrack space, considering only about 30 spaces left right now. And DC refines, let's talk about that. There's a lot of DC refines coming out. I think there's like, what, a total of 8? I mean, poor Dorcas, my boy Dorcas, he was actually on my first, like when I first joined the game, he was one of the first heroes I pulled. And he, gosh, it was like him, Tharja, and Brave Lucina, along with the Priscilla was like my main carry team. So RIP, pour some out for Dorcas not getting a refine, but I think there's like 8 total units getting refines. And Legendary Ike, I think it's going to be crazy to see what they do with him because they already buffed him between joint drive res and then Radiant Aether 2. So we'll see how good his blade actually becomes with Ragnall. But I have sent home some of those heroes. Like Harden was super good when he came out originally, and then he fell off quick, like took a nosedive. So I fought him off for just Bold Fighter and pretty much just Bold Fighter for some of the armor units that I actually use. Like speaking of armor units I actually use, is my plus 10 Black Knight, and he's gonna hopefully get a really good refine. So yeah, I couldn't, if there was going to be a really good refine for Harden, I'm gonna be pretty upset about it. And I could imagine it being something, because he already has Bold Fighter, maybe something with QR or Vengeful in the weapon, and because he comes with Brazen Def Res, I could really see maybe like some other, okay Petra, just you do you, you are a new unit, so I'll take it, I'll certainly take it, but is it so hard to ask for a 4-star focus? Yeah, so I could definitely see a Brazen being in his skill, a skill as well. I don't know how tame or busted they're gonna make these refines. Yes, finally, I've had so much terrible luck trying to get 4 stars. I think I spent like 200 orbs. I don't care about the IVs, I just care that I got him. I think I spent like maybe 200 orbs trying to get Winter Narshian. Yeah, we're gonna move over to the CYL now. Like 200 orbs trying to get Winter Narshian. I only got like 2 copies of him, and they were both plus res. It was ridiculous. So for this one, probably just Brave Ike, I guess. Or Lucina. We can go with Lucina. I say Brave Ike can get 0 green orbs. But yeah, no, my luck with 4-star focuses is absolute garbage. So I would love the plus 10 Young Lion. I do have a plus 10 OG Lion, and I got super lucky on the rerun with Fallen Lion, and just no more green orbs, and was able to like get I think 2 copies from just the tickets, and then put like I think 80 more orbs in and got 3 more copies, and was able to go in and make him plus 10. It was insane. After having the absolute, I think I actually have that video up on this. I'll link it in below if I still have it, but I think when I first attempted it, I think I spent 200 orbs and got absolutely nothing. Or it was just, it's either that one or the Dancing Reinhardt banner where I spent like 200 orbs and came out with a 11 at the end. It was one of the worst summoning sessions I've ever had in my life. So, not getting too much here, but okay, we have a green orb now. I mean, these units are a little bit outdated. Ike is still pretty strong, but I'm not gonna probably put too many orbs on this one. It is what it is with these tickets. If I get something, I get something. If I don't, life goes on. Let's back out. I think we have 2 more tickets, because there's definitely better CYL fodder. Ooh, that's a lot of green orbs. Let's go with this one. So, I mean, I think my Ike right now is at plus 4, so I'm not close to plus 10ing him. There's not really a huge motivation to get him there. So, back out, and one more time, come in. Top left, this is my luckiest orb. My luckiest orb. So let's see if this holds true. Easy clap, boys. Easy clap. Told you it was my lucky orb. Plus attack, minus defense. Probably just get merged. Not going to worry too much about that. Let's get out of here. Let's move over to CYL 2. And you know this has got to be Brave Hector. Mine's plus 5. Let's get some copies on him. All right, and I will pull the blue orbs as well. I mean, you want every chance at those Brave Hectors. He's such a powerful unit, and he's my 8th raids tank for sure. funny part is, to make him the best possible unit, you have to put Special Fighter on, which would be fodder from Brave Ephraim on this banner. So, but you know how I feel about Ephraim, and I refuse to fodder him, so I'd have to go find another Special Spiral, or not Special Spiral. Still got Young Innis on the mind, have another Special Fighter fodder to go give to him. Alright, Hector's not in there. I don't know what my backup would be here. Maybe Celica, maybe Ephraim. I think I have like 4 copies of Celica and 4 copies of Ephraim both, so not like they're plus 10. Okay, that's another merge. I don't know what the best boon is for him. Well, attack's pretty damn good, but mine is currently plus defense, so I think plus defense is great. I can't remember if that's a super boon or not, but I mean, his defense is really, it's just insanely high and makes him just a fantastic tank, so why not? I also tend to run Soul on him just for sustainability. Doesn't really help with damage, and when he comes up against like a pretty heavy green tank, it typically doesn't end well for him, but I would rather have the sustainability on him than trying to do more damage. Okay, we're getting to plus 10, boys. We're getting to plus 10. Let's see what IV is here. I'm not going to change my IV, honestly. I think I'm just going to keep it at plus defense. It worked really well for me, so I'm just going to keep it that way. Stop summoning. But, do I go left? It was my lucky orb, but I'm an Ephraim fanboy. You know what? I'm going left. Going left. No luck today. No luck today. That's an Ogma. You know what? Screw it. I'm going for Ephraim. I should have done it from the start. 4 orbs. I'll do it. I'll do it, guys. I have to check. I have to know. And it's Ross, who is good, but I already have an Echidna built up, so kind of, they're basically the same unit, came out around the similar time. All right, give me a few seconds. I'm gonna go take care of this. Be right back. All right, and we're back. I almost foddered my Young Lion because I have it set up to where I only heart 5 stars, and I was just going through and tapping, and I almost sent him home. So, that was, I'm not going to show it because there was no commentary and it would be a waste of time, but I almost sent him home. It was borderline terrifying. You'll have to take my word for it. And then something I want to talk about just randomly, and I remembered it when we were talking about 4-star units and the luck that I have. 2 3-stars. Not with these rates, my dude. Not with these rates. Narshin. So obviously I'm going to do the classic YouTuber thing here. And say, go ahead and throw your summoning results. 3 blue orbs. There's got to be a Brave Hector here. Go ahead, throw your summoning results in the below. I'd love to hear them. I do. I'd love to hear what you guys would do if you guys got lucky, if your summons were good. But also, what is one of your favorite Fire Emblem characters that typically gets a bad rap, or like an underrated Fire Emblem character? And the reason why I spent so many orbs on Narshin is because I think he's one of the most well-written characters in all of Fire Emblem. Not that I've had tremendous experience playing Radiant Dawn or playing 1, 3, 11, 12. I played the original Fates, or not the original Fates, sorry. I played all the GBAs, 6 through 8, and I played the original Gaiden as well as Shadows of Valencia. So that's where I know, but seriously, I think Narshin is one of the most well-written characters, at least in my experience. I think every Fire Emblem has the token crazy Wyvern Lord. Like, there's Volter, and Sacred Stones is a really good one. Who should I go for here? Probably Camilla. I would assume Camilla. I don't know. Micaiah, I think, is aged pretty poorly. Micaiah's aged pretty poorly. Maybe Alm. All right, we'll see what happens. See how I feel about it. I don't have Alm, so we'll go for Alm. But yeah, token crazy Wyvern Lords, and I think just the way that his character was, where he was promised a kingdom, promised this, promised a wife, and yeah, okay, the dude was a little mad, I'll give it to you, but just you see him try over and over and over again throughout FE6, and he keeps trying to curry favor with Zephiel and get his own land and get a princess, that says, and for whatever reason, obviously Roy is stopping him and is a major pain in his side, but and Zephiel doesn't even realize Narshan doesn't even realize that Zephiel has taken away, his ultimate plan is to get rid of humanity in its entirety. Narshan just thinks that Zephiel wants to take over the world, which, I mean, Mad Wyvern Rider, who could blame him? So, and he thinks he's gonna get his own kingdom, his own plot of land, and as that becomes more and more clear that he's never gonna get that was never in Zephiel's plan for him, that Zephiel is just using him as a pawn to eradicate humanity. Could you imagine someone being like, oh yeah, no, it's just gonna completely use you and then dump you, and then once he gets to his final stand at the castle, I think it's all summed up pretty perfectly in his line. He's like, I am strong, I am beautiful, I am wise, and most of all, I am right, me always and no one else. Just like really teetering on the brink of insanity at that point, like really, really close to completely losing it. So, and that's also, I guess, another bias comes from is I think that's one of the most fun maps in all of Fire Emblem to play. I think it's a really well-designed map, especially the side mission of keeping Douglas, the general, alive and not killing him. And then just the way the actual castle is designed, the reinforcements. I've always loved the challenge. People hate, what's it called? Ambush spawns, but I've always thought it's kind of a challenge to like keep you on your toes a little bit. I don't know. I like the challenge, maybe it's because I've played it so much. Yes, I did buy PayFast for Lilina. I know. So, all right. Just thought it was a challenge that's good. All right, so no luck on CYL 3. CYL 4 though. CYL 4. Let's drop some orbs into this banner. Probably Claude and Dimitri would be the two I'd go for here. Well, that makes my decision really easy. Lysithea is good at PvE, but at this point, if you've been playing the game for 3 years, there's no real need for, you already have plenty of PvE content build up, and I'll see if there's an Edelgard trapped behind here as well. Well, she has good fodder. Yeah, I can only really see her being good at PvE content, and I use Dimitri as well as Brave Edelgard for Aether Raids and stuff like that. So that's why they're, I don't know, I'm more inclined to prefer them because I think they have a wider variety of modes that they're useful for. Plus, I've just randomly gotten a lot of Brave Claudes, so I think he's at +5 right now. And if I get him to +10, that would be an absolute pain in the butt to deal with. But it seems like my luck is, pretty absent here. So, actually, you know what? I'll take a Sith. I'll take a Sith any day. Life and Death is perfect, or I could build him up. We can also come back and revisit this banner, because I want to save some orbs on the Legendary Banner if I get something there. I might want to go back on the Young Sacred Stones banner as well, so I'd like to keep at least some orbs around. I'm not going to throw just complete circles here, as fun as that might sound, just to keep doing complete circles. And I know for a fact I've passed on 5 stars that have been hidden. I guarantee you there's at least 1 or 2 Lysithias hidden in the redstones I just didn't pull, and that's an Edelgard. That is an Edelgard. So I'm liking it. What is your IVs? Plus attack. I can live with that. Let's keep going. All right. That's a guest spot from Matthew McConaughey over there. So, these tickets were not in vain. So keep chugging along. And yeah, actually I'm also kind of glad that the summing session got pushed back so I could put all of these together. I think it's be more fun than just doing like throwing 100 orbs into the Young Heroes banner. But also it's because I have zero self-control, and there were so many good banners recently that I had like 9 orbs when the original Child, the first Sacred Stones banner was announced. And I was like, how on earth am I going to even summon for these heroes that I want so badly with 9 orbs? But then Golden Week came out, we got a lot of rewards. Ooh, Liliana. She's good, but again, haven't played the Radiant Dawn games. Oh, come on. Maybe there's Dimitri behind here. So I know she's a merge project for a lot of people. But you know, Young Lion's also a blue mage. He is a Prefton. All right, before we go into the Legendary Banner, let me take care of this. I'll be right back. Hopefully this is the last time I have to do this video. All right, here we are on the Legendary Banner. Let's see if I can get even a little bit lucky. Obviously it's red. I'm gonna go for red no matter what. If there's no reds, then blue, I guess. But, dude, imagine getting Sigurd right here, then I don't have to even deal with this Legendary Banner. Yeah, I told you my luck never came to fruition on these Legendary Banners. Let's see how much I actually want to put into this. Back out. Obviously going for red, only red. 1 orb at a time is frustrating to say the least, but there's smoke. Get me out of this. Get me out of this. Okay, there's Roy. Yeah, I don't know. I am gonna save some. I'm gonna go back and okay, here's the lucky spot. We talked about this earlier. This is my spot. This is the spot. All right, we could be 2 for 3 if this hits. 2 for 3. It's Miranda. How do I have her? Because I definitely thought it was a 5-star because I had no idea what the silhouette is. I guess I already have her then. Hopefully she has decent fodder. I don't really remember her. Weird. All right, 2 for 4, 50% on the lucky spot. I'm taking it. I'm taking those odds. Smoke. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a Henry. I'll tell you a funny story about Henry. The absolute worst Aether Race team I've ever gone up against, and let me know if you've faced the same exact team because it was a nightmare. It was 5 Dumas, fully maxed, 5 Dumas, and a Henry. His defense, oh, thank God. I can get out of here. I can leave. I can leave. I can leave. What are you? I don't even care. Don't even care. I don't even care. Let's get a blue orb. Come on. Let's get Legendary Claude here. Legendary Claude. No matter what it is, I am out. Out this. But yeah, going back to that Aether Race team, he had 73 defense. I think it was like 73 defense and something crazy for his resistance stat. It was like 73 defense and 50 something res. I mean, and then they put him on the desert map where you have like that stone barrier where it's just like you park him there, and I'm throwing everything that I can. I have a predominantly red unit team. I threw Brave Hector at him, didn't make a dent. Did not make a dent. All right, this one's plus speed, so that's probably a merge. I would assume something like that. But you know, we got more than one. We can plus one him. So honestly, as long as he doesn't have a Bane that's bad, I'm okay with it. So I've also heard that La Rochelle is the winner of this banner, and I get it. Her staff is amazing. She has great skills. Okay. I guess she heard it. She must have watched my plus attack. Jesus. Yeah, she must have watched my video on Young Innis and must have loved it. So, you know what? Worth it. Worth it to make that video, to invest the couple hours that I did. All right, now Miranda's just toying with me. This is ludicrous. Now she's just toying with me. Back out. We'll do one more round. One more circle. I love it. I love it. I don't love that. We're now 40% on the Lucky Stone because I was hoping for another line on here. And only this on the Lucky Stone on the top left, it only counts when I say it counts or when I point it out. So only counts when I say it counts. The Shigure, big fan of his fodder with ward flyers. He was, I think he was like the most desirable fodder behind Shanna when it came back when flyer balls were popular. It was just stacking ward flyers. Oof. And then we got units like Brave Claude that made flyer balls irrelevant. So now that I talk about Shanna, here she is with her lovely face. But I think I got cut off. Tana cut me off talking about La Rochelle, which is fine. They compete. I get it. I played Sacred Stones once or twice. But yeah, I mean, like, great when she has, I think, Rescue Plus. I don't know. It's just, I'm not the best at Aether Raid's defense. I just play primarily on offense. And I just pulled Sarah recently, and I was using her for the Tempest Trials, and dude, I cannot tell you how much every time I try to heal someone and it flipped them to the other side, it would just screw me up. So maybe return skills aren't for me. Maybe I'm just too small-brained to make it work. So, Linhardt, oh, I really wanted to end on something. 17 orbs, that's 4 summons. I'm game. Oh, I'm so game. I don't expect La Rochelle to come. Just because I just trash talked her. Yeah, that's about what I expect. But yeah, I know we're probably getting some orbs from that. Probably getting some orbs from that quiz that's going on. So, can always come back. Okay, you know what? Worth it. Worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Just for this. You know what? Worth every single orb. So, this will be a 3-star, and then I'll probably get another Gaius. But you know what? You don't leave any stone unturned. We're going full in here, using all 178 orbs. We started with a Soleil, we're ending with a Soleil, kind of. She can be the penultimate pick. Poetic in every sense of the word. But I know I talked a lot about the Hardened Refine, but I know there's a ton of other refines that a lot of people are more excited about, whether it's a Londite with Zelgius or Ragnar with Ike. Tanya, not terrible. She has good fodder. They'll take it. A lot of other refines that are coming out. So my advice, watch this, I'm gonna have to stop. I have to stop. My advice for those refines, just as a quick tangent, go in here, find one of those allies that has like Silver Sword Plus and that you have a lot of SP on, and just boom. I mean, these refines are gonna be insane. I only have like 400 Divine Dew. So the easiest way that I farm Divine Dew for units that I want to use that on is just going through click, click, refine, 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 get 50 Divine Dew for each one of these you refine, and then, I mean, your Arena Core units, like Tiki here, I've already done it on Tiki on her original breath. Just when you have a lot of SP, just throw it into there, pull out a lot of Divine Dew, hope the Londite's busted because I have a plus 10, where is he? Oh, how did I screw this up? I have a +10 Black Knight here somewhere. Oh, because he can't refine his weapon yet. I'm in weapon refinery. Okay, but he will be here soon. And I hope it's busted. And I hope Zelgius also gets a busted one. And for all you Ike's boys out there, hope you're one there. Hope you enjoyed the summoning session. It started out really strong. Petered off a little bit towards the end, but you know what? I'm not complaining. Super, super lucky. Like, just recap. Tana, Erica, Petra, two Lion boys. So I'm doomed for the forever +1 4-star focus. Couple Hectors, gonna merge him. Got an Ike, Edelgard, Sigurd, best boy. Even though minus attack, don't care, best boy. And then we got Spurn. Chris. But hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, first summoning video in over a year. Feels good, man. Take care.